Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome to another day in the life of me as a homemaker, doing things that make my heart happy and help the house and reset, ready for a week. So today we have already had breakfast, and so now I'm just starting up with a little bit of a clean up of the kitchen, get a little bit tidy and organized, because later on I have to do a grocery haul, which you'll see coming up, and we have a couple of other errands to do. And each errand just kept getting added to the list. So join me as we timestamp through the day with all of the things that we get done. Finally organised enough to head out, so time check. I didn't talk because I didn't know what I was going to say, and I figured I'd just do a voiceover later on. We are first off to someone's house from the Buy Nothing group to pick up some shopping bags. They were gifting all of these bags away to the first person who replied. That was me. I will sort them out and then I will offer some more to the Buy Nothing group. While I was out this way, I thought I'll head into Chemist Warehouse because I want to see if they've got any of the goat shampoo on special. I'm taking a bag to cross my fingers, and I was very lucky to find they were on special. There wasn't many on the shelf, so what you need to do, especially with goat shampoo, is go for a walk around the store. There's usually a second location on the end of a gondola, and here they are. So I was able to get 3 goat shampoos and 3 goat conditioners. I also picked up a packet of the toothpaste that my daughter likes. It is flavor free, and then I stood and drooled at all of the lip balms for quite a while. I don't actually need any, but some of them were a really good price, and so yeah. I also grabbed some Disprin as well because it dissolves in water and it's helpful for those that have headaches and migraines and stuff. And then I went over to Aldi and I was on the phone to my mum because I had to ask her what were the wipes that she got last time, because I thought I'd get some for her. I came in to see if any cream was marked down and also to have a look at a few other things. And I walked out with not much. So I got the wipes for mum, I got a packet of chips for hubby, and then I got that big box of multi-packet chips here because they were on special for $22, I think it was, and they're really good to have in the house because you can then just have 1 or 2 little packets rather than eating one massive big packet at a time. Time check is 2:39 and we still haven't made it to Coles. And luckily that I just called mum on the phone while I was in Aldi because she reminded me that she needs a charging cable. So I gotta go to Kmart anyway and get a USB. So let's go and get that. On the way to Kmart, I remembered that I had a bunch offer at Woolworths, so I swung into there to pick up the kilo of apples. This list is getting longer by the second, I tell you. And then when I was in Kmart, I thought, oh, I'll have a look again at the waffle makers, and they actually had them back. So I picked one up because I really want to finish the waffle packets that we have. And I wandered around Kmart for quite a while. But then I finally made it to Coles because I had to do the flyby spends, and I have 2 different spends. So I had to go to one Coles and then I had to drive to another Coles because they were out of a couple of things at the first one. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, I was really starting to panic that I wasn't going to make it in time. Once I was home, I then had to run around the backyard and pick up any loose bits of plastic pots and other bits and pieces that have in there because the grass is all overgrown, and hubby's going to mow the lawn because we don't have the gardener for a little while now. I also filmed both grocery hauls, and it took a while to try and set different things up. And my mum won the meat tray at bingo, so I had to pull it all apart. I'm going to make some sausage rolls for dinner. The patties that were there I squashed down. That will be ready for burger night next week. And then there was a chicken piece in there that I cooked for dinner. So we've got all the dinner that's set up here. My daughter has a little ricotta and mushroom tart that my friend Dina gave me from the last bakery clean out that she did. Very grateful for that, because that's now something else I can probably add to the list to make for my vegetarian child. And then we struggled with the fridge. Look at my face. Yes, it is 5 to midnight. Story of my life, keeping it real. And the cookie dough that I pulled out earlier to cook, I didn't get around to doing it. I ran out of energy after I did dinner, so I'm going to stick it back in there. And then I have to re-sort out part of this fridge. Time check. So that didn't take us very long at all. I mostly just reorganized a few little things in there just to make space for some of the groceries. And then during the week, what I'm going to do is start pulling things out one by one to meal plan and cook with that. And so then I'm not getting overwhelmed by having everything out on the bench like I did last week, because I pretty much just had to put everything back again. And this week coming up is the last week of school, which means I've still got a jam-packed week with everything, but the following week will be school holidays. I only have a couple of Zumba classes off, but not much, so I'll be able to do a few more things at home, which will be handy as well. I put the loaf of bread here on the bench too, so everyone knows that's a fresh loaf of bread. And putting away the tomato sauce, why I don't know, because it might as well just live on the bench, because it's out for dinner every single night anyway. I hope you enjoyed an early upload of this video. Hopefully it will help motivate you today to get something done. I'd love to hear from you if it's inspired you, or what you're planning on getting up to today to reset the house and getting ready for a new fresh week. Thank you so much for joining with me today. I so appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. I am now off to bed. Bye.